everyone. Today I'm going to test the Minelab GPX 4500 with the new Nexus concentric 30-inch coil. This test is going to be specifically for discrimination ability of the GPX detector with this coil, because as I explained on some public medias, this coil has transmitting loop outside and receiving loop inside into the smaller circle. So effectively it's supposed to work discrimination wise as all double D coils available for the Minelab GPX. So for the purpose of this test I'm going to use the following settings. Search mode is on deep, soil timings on normal, ground balance on fixed, and coil RX on double D. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the detector in factory preset. Okay, so the detector is now in factory preset mode with the settings that I mentioned from the front panel with the toggle switches. I'm going to use, for the purpose of this discrimination test, these iron pieces and see which one the detector can effectively discriminate and which not. So I'm going to place the targets in some distance in between them, so the coil can be swung without interacting with the different targets at the same time. Okay, now I'm going to do ground balance. Ground balance is perfect. At the moment, by factory settings, iron rejection is off. So I'm going to show all of the targets in the all metal mode. Now I'm going to turn the iron rejection on. And I'll put it, let's say, on 5. And let's see what discrimination we can get from these iron targets. First, the biggest in size. Pretty good discrimination for this big 8 inches 20 centimeters long piece of iron. Then here I have iron ring. Let's see if we can discriminate that one. The ring cannot be discriminated. I have ancient nail here. Perfect discrimination on the ancient nail. Then I have this piece of iron. It's about 8 centimeters long. Perfect discrimination on that too. Now I have this flat piece of iron. It's also ancient something. Perfect discrimination on these two. And here I have smaller iron that is more common. Perfect discrimination on that too. Now, I'm going to put the long pieces perpendicular to the ground and see if we can discriminate them again. Well, this one I'm not going to be able to put it perpendicular because I cannot punch, but I'll try. Okay, I succeeded. Now this one. This. And then the iron ring. The iron ring I will also put perpendicular somehow. Okay, I managed. Now first the iron ring. So the iron ring is discriminated perfectly when it's perpendicular to the coil. If it's lying flat, it's not, but that is very much the same case with all type of detectors. Then is the nail here that I put straight. Absolutely perfect. So discrimination of this nail is with the pan head against the coil, which is very difficult to be discriminated like that. But the GPX with this large coil discriminates it really well. Perfect. The next is the smallest of the nails. Perfect. Then is the flat piece. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant discrimination on the largest 8-inch long piece. Now, after I tested all of these iron targets and they appear to be discriminated with absolute perfection, I would say, for a pulse induction technology, I want to test if we can find something non-ferrous actually, because discrimination is okay, but if it's going to affect the non-ferrous targets, then that's not going to be very acceptable. So, for the purpose, I'm going to use a common Bulgarian coin of 20 stotinki. This is a nickel coin, 20 stotinki edition 1999. And first I'm going to wave it in air. is detectable at least about 18 inches. Let's see the iron rejection if it's still working. Seems to be working perfectly. Now I have one of these coins buried approximately in this spot at 12 inches depth. So right here, this coin is at 12 inches depth, 30 centimeters. Let's see if this coin is detectable in iron rejection mode at 12 inches depth and how well is detectable. I would say signal above the ground is at least 10 inches distance. Let me check that one out with the meter. Okay, I can get signal from this height. That is 22 centimeters, so just below 9 inches, and the coil is another 12 inches deep and is perfectly detectable. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to start raising some of the sensitivity controls to see if I can get more sensitivity and retain the iron rejection. Target volume is at 8 at the moment, which is factory preset. I'm going to raise target volume up to 15 to see what's going to happen. The signal became louder, not necessarily much deeper, and the detector is slightly chattery, but nevertheless we have more detection like this. Let's see the iron rejection. The iron rejection is perfect. Okay. I'm going to turn the target volume back to the factory preset and raise the stabilizer instead from 10, which is factory preset, to 15. And then I'm going to also raise the RX gain from factory preset 9 to 15, which is the maximum. You see what's going to happen like this. Again 22 centimeters and more chatter, so this adjustment is not working in benefit of more depth. So I'm returning the RX gain to the factory preset of 9 and leaving only the stabilizer at 15. The depth is still the same, about 9 inches above the soil. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn everything to factory preset as it was and raise the iron rejection to maximum level and see if I have any coin left. I have the coin detectable at exactly the same level of just under 9 inches above the soil and is 12 inches in the ground. Let's see what happens with the iron rejection in this case. Total silence. The next one, total silence, nearly. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna kick this one flat on the ground. Perfect. This one. This one is the only from all the irons that sounds a little bit. Everything else gets cancelled just about completely. I'm going to test in iron rejection mode at full level the sensitivity to this 330 milliliter soft drink can to see how far we can get it in air in iron rejection mode. I can get diggable signal at 124 centimeters. On the place where I'm standing right now, I have buried 1 meter under the ground a hammered copper bucket exactly like the same like this one at 1 meter depth, and the bucket was buried years ago under solid undisturbed soil. Now, in full iron rejection mode, I'm going to test if this detector can get this target 1 meter deep while it's rejecting completely this large iron. So the iron rejection is on 10 at maximum. Let's see if the iron is rejected. Seems to be rejected completely. Let's see if I can get the hammered copper bucket that is standing here at 1 meter depth. There is a surface contamination there. The signal is quiet, but to me is perfectly obvious. Now, to confirm that we're detecting hammered copper bucket, not something else, I'm going to air test my other hammered copper bucket and measure with the meter the distance. So I can get the same signal like from the ground, under the ground target at 1 meter and 9 centimeters, which ultimately confirms that the signal in the ground is from the hammered copper bucket. Thank you for watching.